What's going on? Tectonic Edge here, and I am playing some Tron today, and not mono green Tron. I'm trying the popular build of Tron that is popping up, the 3 Emrakul build. Of course, we're running the Kozilek's command, Devourer of Destiny, and a set of Trinispheres with some Underworld Cookbooks to get that Emrakul out early. This looks like the build that is kind of becoming most popular. Or at least putting up the best results for Tron, and it's certainly not mono green, so I'm moving away from the Myco Spawn build. I'm going to try some more mono green deck lists later to see if the color inclusion kind of matters anymore. But we're going to give this build a try. Unique features that are interesting on this one are the main board Trinispheres. So definitely playing a game of stall with those, trying to shut down. I think our big threat is the Ruby Storm decks. Those can be quite rough, but you know, if we turn to a Trinisphere, that shuts them down quite handily. So I definitely think that is an include, kind of forced by that. Underworld Cookbook is an inclusion, a little bit of life game, and a way to cheat out the Emrakul with only 6 mana. Definitely good. Emrakul is a powerhouse as always. We've got the Kozilek's command. Chalice of the Void is another way to answer cards and threat. Of course, we're running the One Ring, 3 All is Dust, which is more than my previous build. Going colorless and cutting green, it does kind of free up a little more flex thoughts. Copying the online build, I've got 3 Stone Brains on the side, more than I would normally run. For sure, I think the one thing I'm not a big fan of with this list is there is no might in the sideboard, because I definitely think artifact destruction is still good with One Ring in the format. But we're gonna give this list a try. Let me know what you think, and we'll get into the match. And here we are in game 1. Lost the die roll to Jarvis. Okay. Maybe playing a little bit of AI here, or at least someone who wants to be like an AI. Good old Jarvis helping Iron Man. No, it's a notification telling me to turn off notifications. That's kind of annoying, to be sure. Still waiting on the opponent. Since we got a second, so I'm running. It's not an exact list offline, but yeah, I think I'd have at least 2 Haywire Mites in this for the next build. Oh, there we go. Is that a keepable hand? Devourer of Destinies, I think, make this a keepable hand. We're in a meta where I think the play really matters, so losing that is rough. Does give away our strategy pretty handily. First look at what our opponent's up to. Grove of the Burn Willows. Hello. Oh, that's an old favorite right there, but what is playing it right now? That is a good question. Ooh. Well, of all the options, we'll take the expedition map and look at the next. And we'll take the expedition map again. What is running Grove of the Burn Willows? Obviously something that doesn't care about her life. Please be red green Tron. Show me a Tron land. Oh, okay. Please don't be land destruction. Luckily, with that Warping Whale, we're set up if this is a Stone Rain. Interesting. I think we passed with the Kozilek command. We do play a little bit more like a control deck with this build. All right. Well, you got to respect the strategy. They didn't find their third land on turn 4. They didn't think they could beat Tron. They chose not to give me information. And given I have no idea what they're playing, I have no idea what to sideboard in. Very risky gamble, though, on that opening hand, keeping a 2-lander with no way to search when you need 3 mana. Tron could just be a bad matchup for elves, potentially? No, red-green doesn't fit elves. Land destruction wouldn't have caved that quick. Tempting. But not enough mana. Very tempting. May be wrong, but I want to keep the Chalice. Still don't know what my opponent is. Ove again. Get Tron. Yeah, I think we just get Tron. We play for Tron. No 1-drop. We Chalice on 1 just to be cheeky. But the One Ring plays out at the same speed. Let's be cheeky. Okay, so some kind of ramp deck. That plays the Boseiju. Because they have a Boseiju. Okay. Waste don't count as basics, right. Yep, that does slow down the One Ring plan. It's a Through the Breach deck. Okay. Yeah. They've still got to have us here. Why'd I do a lightning bolt? But yeah, no basic forest is definitely painful when they're running both age. Kozilek's command, alright. Did they find what they were looking for? Picked Myco spawn. Yeah, that's probably going to do it. And a One Ring. The deck's doing what I want to do. I'm going to concede this. What we really needed was a Karn. We'll take some Stone Brains. Over the Chalices. I think it's a keep. We have the Karn Great Creator. That's the big thing we wanted. That's unfortunate. Keep our big mana back. Until we need it. Oof, okay. That's stuff Green Tron would be liking to do. Crazy how Through the Breach and Tron have similar packages. Oh no. I'm too slow. Gonna offer up a sacrificial lamb. Yep. Oh, that's painful. We needed a turn 2 Karn Great Creator. Should I have dug more for it? Possibly. they did take the sacrificial land. I have too many Karns. It'll come down to if they have Emrakul this turn or not. Or that. Okay, we need to top deck power plant. Yeah, the good news is I'm only seeing one power plant, so we have 3 left in the deck. 3 out of 25 odds. And that's going to be game. Not a lot I can do against that. I would needed the Karn sooner to shut down the impulse, and yeah. 3 Eldrazi Temples. Big mana is big mana. Traditionally a bad matchup for Tron too. I guess we just really needed to count on the quick plays, and we didn't see them. But that's our game 1. And I think we're going to go for a full league for this one. So I'll see you in the next game. And we're back. We have the die roll. Let's see our opening hand. Die roll is always nice. 1 Eldrazi Temple is not going to do it, though. Eldrazi Temple, a map, a Labyrinth with a Devourer of Destiny, however, I think does it. I pitch here. The Underworld Cookbook, I feel like it's the cancel, it's the Chalice if I don't know what I'm up against, because the Underworld Cookbook is a little more. I think this is one of the hands where we don't go for Tron. Draw it this turn. Do we take anything from this? Rather have a random chance to draw something between those. No use. Oh yeah, there's a use to giving ourselves 2 mana here. Can Expedition Map. Underworld Cookbook. Ooh, Ragavan. Do we do it again? Start drawing cards. Alright, we're losing Urza's tower. We didn't go for Tron this route anyway. Okay, Aether Hub, so energy deck. A Johnny. Fair enough. Attic Prison on the Underworld Cookbook to stop the potential Emrakul. Fair. We're going very heavy with the one. Okay, if Eberl Mirrorbreaker is a good play, it gives them some advantage, so they're getting something out of it if I ever go for that all is done. Come on, Emrakul. Oh, we're going to have a good turn next turn. This will be the first time playing the new Emrakul. Okay, that's their near infinite card. Or one of the pieces of it. That's a mighty fine board state of creatures that I'm about to take. You know what? I think I'm good with that. See if this works. Oh, and they're going to scoop to that. Nice. Well, the One Ring definitely handed us that win there. Brain. Do we Stone Brain this deck? Or do we Chalice? I kind of like Chalice on one or two. Huh. No. Had a 7-drop. Yes. Oh, that's a tricky one. I'm gonna be weak somewhere. I guess we want to be weak here. Yeah, I guess we go. Oh, they get one of our copies of the Underworld Cookbook. That's a. Oof. That is painful, though. That is really painful. We're gonna have to manually draw into the Underworld Cookbook. I'm glad I didn't play the Urza Saga first. That's how I was gonna get an Underworld Cookbook. Oh, and of course, yeah, well, Tron doesn't matter. I got that a hand. Low One Ring, but we are gonna get there. You play Jegantha turn if they attack. Is that the play? Oh, it's not. Oh wait, no, it's red green. It is the play. That's interesting. I don't think it matters too much now that they have the Jegantha. We need land and a second One Ring if possible. Go. Does Madness care when you discard? Because I've never discarded down for hand size. We would technically survive their hit for next turn, but I wouldn't like where that put us. So we're going to see if we can discard the hand size. And it works. Oh, it's 6 colorless. No, it doesn't work. Oh, oof. Never mind. Blood Moon's still painful. Now we are in range of a lightning bolt. We wouldn't have. We probably wouldn't have drawn otherwise had we known. But oh well. Yeah, reading the card explains the card. Unfortunately, you can't actually see the madness cost on there on the card text, and it's my first time playing the card. But we do have an All Is Dust. And we have to hope they don't have a Hasty Monkey. They have a Hasty Monkey. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm very surprised not to be dead. Well, we lived on one life, but we by right should have been dead there because Ragavan has dash. But yeah, by right they found the Ragavan off the top. They did, right? Yeah, they had the Ragavan. They should have dashed. Did they just get too eager and click through it? I guess everyone makes mistakes. Either way, we are on to the next game. And game 3, here we go. Is this a keepable hand? I kind of think it is. There's our keep. Oh, we have a message. Okay, yeah, he says, insert Spider-Man meme. Yeah, makes sense. We both devoured a Destinies. But are we running the same deck? And who has Emrakul first? You know the crazy thing about Emrakul into Emrakul? It still ends with net zero Emrakul because you have to sacrifice when Emrakul leaves the field. I think we're playing the same deck. No, we can check it. We are not playing the same deck, but we are probably playing variants of the same deck. If it's a Tron deck or if it's just a big mana deck. What do we want? Guess we are 1 mana short from doing big mana things, so we'll take the Expedition map. Do we get? If we do we give away what we're doing? Probably. I'm gonna go ahead and play it out. Just be mana efficient. Oof, Thought Not Seer. Goodbye, Emrakul. At least we still have the One Ring. Oh, unfortunate there too. Can we just grab a Tron land here? Possible. Definitely an Eldrazi build though. 5 mana. At least it's not a Karn. We grab something to do with nothing. But I think we're gonna start building towards Tron. Monster One Ring? Ah, draw a card. Makes sense. Unfortunate. Not the Tron land we were looking for. At this point, we're just looking for Emrakul. Oh, Worldbreaker. Okay. No green source, though. They're green Eldrazi? It's kind of funny, but yeah, you can have big mana decks without the Tron lands. Emrakul. Come on, Emrakul. There's a dead card if I ever saw one. Just tap that. I have a way to get it otherwise. I'm going to put all this to the bottom. Yep, that's safe to say that did not work the way we wanted it to. Ooh, but that's a good find. That's rough, though. A lot of mana. What do we want? What do we want? Liquimetal Coating. Gonna draw a card. Ooh. All right. Fair play. Probably should have been done better to go the other way because they're going to go after a land. That. Oh, they got their green source. 7 mana. All right, so we know what they're doing. Yeah, definitely should have gone off to the other Ugin's Labyrinth or the Temple. Definite misplay on my part. Market's still wondering. Interesting. So this puts me in a bit of a predicament. Do we go for the leveler here? Oof. I should have gone for the green source. Yeah, that's on me. gonna lose the Karn here. Yep. I mean, these bounce off each other. I was not expecting double World Breaker, but, you know, bouncing off works pretty well for us. We have 4-drop Micro Spawn? Interesting. Yeah, definitely should have gone after the green mana. That was my mistake. Oh, they miscounted their mana. I bet they have 2 in hand. Counting 6. Yep. Come on, Emrakul. You know what? We'll take it. Go ahead and play the second Micro Spawn. 2 would have been rough. 1, not so much. Interesting. One ring or Emrakul. And that's a bit of a problem. If they get to their big Eldrazi first, we're in a bit of a pickle. 6, interesting. Offering the trade. I don't really. Yep. We are in a bad spot, and our top decks have been pretty shit here for a while. Like, this has been a hell of a stall game, but they find Emrakul, or it comes down like if I find Emrakul, they're dead. Or a way to find Emrakul, because I only have to keep 6 mana up. So Kozilek's command gets me what I need. Bit of a sacrifice, but okay. One ring, Kozilek's command. Karn. Yep, that would be a good reason to do it. Or Emrakul. Was not one of the cards I said I needed. And I think we're dead. 8. Yeah, I can block 6, 12, 15 damage. We're dead. Bring out. Yep. Four turns away. My god, we mana flooded hard that game. They have some cards that all is dust hits, but I just don't feel like I want the all is dust. So note to self for future games, target green. If I'd gone after the green source, I could have prevented losing probably the one ring. But yeah, poor targets on my part with the land. Still getting used to that. Okay, this is a decent hand. Gonna keep. Gonna do 2 of 3. We're well set up if we find our threats. We still have to find our threats. That's interesting. Dampening Matrix, definitely a rough one. Okay, so I know the game we're now playing. It's called Kill Them with the 6/6. They're limited to one spell per turn too, which is that's a pretty good one though. Definitely a great stall. Yeah, the artifacts will likely get him there. He just has to have something worth playing. Likely has the World Breaker. We have to just try and overwhelm them. We'll trade the 6/6 for the 6/6. Guess that does make that weaker. Yeah, Voidmere kind of locks me out of this game. I think that's going to be it. No longer have a combination of cards I think pulls me out of this. We lose to sideboard hate here. Game one, we had opportunities to win. We just kind of misplayed. Again, new to the deck, still learning. And game two, Void Mirror, yeah. No colored sources. Very weak to that. Guess we're going to the next game. You there? And we're back. We got the die roll. That's a nice start. Hoping to change our luck here. That's a single land. I don't think we can keep off a single land. Well, no, because if that Devourer hits nothing, this much better. I pitch the Kozilek's command here. I have Tron. Yeah, we'll pitch the Kozilek's command here. Really good card, though. I don't think we pitch the... Maybe the One Ring? Maybe we just go all in on Tron here. We are on the play. We go all in on Tron. We get rid of the Ugin's Labyrinth. Trying to turn to Karn here. If we get turn one Pithing Guild, fine. I walked into it. Waiting on the opponent. This is the build of Tron, the one I'm running right now, that I kind of think takes over. Now, granted, I could be wrong, and a whole deck list could still shift, but based on what I've seen so far, just watching other people's matchups and looking at results, this is the one I'm trying to assemble in paper. Knock on wood, because the moment I say that is the moment it changes. I had already bought Myco Spawn. I think there's some decent Eldrazi decks running those. You know, that last deck, I probably have most of assembled. A couple of the got the. We should take a look into that and try some just pure Eldrazi build. Let me know your thoughts down below. Tron is my heart and soul, but I will definitely experiment with other builds. See the Affinity videos, the Dredge videos, the one Neoform video. Oh, I can't. That one hurt. I was like, that was a bad decision. And Tron player to have played that deck. Do do do. Oh, hold on. This is on me. Whoops. That was weird. take an Emrakul. That wasn't on me for long, but that was on me for a little bit of time there. About a minute to their 4 minutes. Ooh, red. Could be in trouble. Let's play Are We Dead Yet? Red green. Well, we're not dead yet, but that is a issue. Yeah, we can get rid of creatures, but ruby medallions, not as easy to deal with. Is that our answer? You know what, if we had Haywire Might? I see what the issue there would be. On a Trinisphere. Option. We Stonebrain them? Tormod's Crypt or Stonebrain? Or One Ring to buy time. I think we Stonebrain here. We're going to gamble by naming... Oh, thank you, Devourer of Destiny. Thank you, Devourer of Destiny. Oh, that is the best card we could have found. I didn't even realize it was there. Oh, That worked out so well. I didn't even realize we'd mulled over it until I activated the Karn. Oof. Okay, we got very lucky there. That is probably the best game. Like, that is best case scenario against Ruby Storm. This is somewhat useful, but I guess a little less useful than, say, on a main stone, a brainstone. See, if it's like they can now Ral and it just does nothing. I mean, Monsoon Mage is their backup. They're not even running the traditional storm engines. But we want that Trinisphere when we want that turn 2 Trinisphere. Ooh. Bada 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 boo. We're on the draw. If we top deck a 7-drop, we're there. Do we risk that? 2 cards? I think it's a gamble, but I don't want to gamble on finding another Trinisphere. Got 2 cards to find a 7-drop. Or hope they're turned slow. Yeah, the Surveil lands work really well for him. On 7-drop. Ah. Didn't play Ruby Amulet, though. Okay with this? I think I'm okay with this. Trinisphere slows them down. They need artifact destruction here. Oof. This is a risk. I could play the One Ring here. Oh, I can't. Sphere works on me too. This is still the better option. Okay, they're going to +1, I guess. Does make it a little harder to deal with morale. Land I'm hoping for. Also not the land I'm hoping for. Next turn we do it as a setup turn. Ooh, they get artifact destruction. That's not good. Got 3 cards to find a second one. Who do you think has the highest chance to save us here? Stonebrain can't be activated. So I think our best bet's actually Odds Crypt. Out in edition map. Probably dead here. But they might not have it. Oh, they got the desperate. Probably what they were. I think they play the second Blood Moon. Okay, they're gonna try and go off. I think they're going. Hold on, how'd they get a past In Flames? Yeah, well, we'll exile that graveyard. After they spent the mana. Oh, that works. Dang. But we've limited them at least a little bit. One card in hand, they're digging hard. Found something. Okay, they didn't find anything. Wow. Not the all list I was looking for. But off the top card. Not losing next turn. Put a Chalice on one. Oh, yep, nope, I did that in the wrong order. That's on me. Oof. Another ruby medallion? The ruby medallion. Yeah, that is my bad. I don't think it really matters at this point. We'll go get the other waste. Oof, wait, no, I've walked into this trap again. Damn it. Ah, that is entirely on me there. I'm mad at myself, and I gotta figure out how to deal with that row. All right, they're just mistakes were made, but they're just gonna scoop 2-second Trinisphere. We'll take it because I was a bit away from doing anything. I think I gotta remember that Emrakul is only colorless mana. I don't think it would have really. It probably would have been the Trinisphere was probably the better play, to be honest. So we kind of lucked into that. Um, but yeah, was that 2 games? Return to details. All right, see you guys in the next one. Hey, coming in before the game starts here too. Just to go over, so yeah, we're 2-2. We've seen one Ruby Storm, which is the big bad in my mind. We haven't seen the bird yet, but we've seen some big mana decks too. So big mana decks are doing all right, at least at the lower ends. 2 wins, 2 losses. We are going for a 3-2. I'll be happy with a 3-2. At least that one when we're at the last game. But here we go. And we get the die roll for the last game. Can we get a good opening hand? If we're against Ruby Storm, it's not even fast enough. Get a mulligan. Power down. Oh, come on, we can do better than that. There's our keep here. Here, we're going for the Emrakul hand with this one. Take a Devourer of Destiny. No idea what we're playing against. We'll take a sphere. Ooh, Flooded Strand. Troll bird. It's probably the bird. Is probably the bird. Well, I'm going to take an opportunity being tapped out. There too many. Going to be a little jumpy on. Opponent has no mana. We haven't. It's not going to be the bird deck with those colors. Actually, going to run out the Trinisphere. Third land is the island. Fair enough. Go for it. Atraxa? I'm just going to shut down any regular control spells here. Oof. Trax is unexpected. Hoping they'd take the opportunity to do something. Now we're on top decks. Good top deck. Go for the One Ring. Part of me is I might want to go after the graveyard at some point. The Fellright. Interesting. They haven't really given me a lot of targets. Everything 2 mana costed is out. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get a creature on the field. Start swinging in for some damage. I'm not sure what they're up to here. Flash and a Solitude. Enough? Take the extra life gain. Ah. Yep. Yeah, I could have done that probably in a better order. I can't cast it for that, can I? Yeah, casting it for 1 is out right now. Yep. They're just gonna scoop. Okay. Well, we stalled long enough to get there. Probably an early scoop because I haven't found anything, but I guess 33 life is probably difficult, and Chalice on 2, I'm willing to bet they're just a control build that shuts down. Colorless was useful here. Trinisphere was useful here. Oh, I'm pretty well set up for this matchup. I'm not sure I really want to make any changes. Tempted to bring in a Stone Brain. I want to see more what they're going to do. Because, yeah, I was going to get a One Ring back. Ooh, is this good? Is this good? Yes, I'll keep. Have a 1-mana counter spell. Sign to memory will do it. You know what? We're depleting the counter spells. I'm fine with that. We have a choice this next turn if they don't tap for any. Oh, no, that's painful. Yeah, I think getting rid of that grief is worth it. Ooh, Goro's Vengeance. They are graveyard deck. Ooh, Goro's Vengeance deck. Okay. Ooh, Goro's Vengeance. Good news is that's all they have in their hand. We just have to top deck something. Chalice on 2. And they get a land. We're a mana short if we return the Emrakul. But I think we probably do it in case we top deck. Yep. So if we top deck a land, we get the Emrakul. Unless draw an Emrakul. We're more likely to draw a land than an Emrakul. When we need a land. Need them not to have a creature counterspell. We at least get their creature. All right, Emrakul's on the field. I think we get there. And we really did just outlast them here. Okay. It's going to come down to their top deck. Goro's Vengeance is online, but I don't see anything in the graveyard I'm too terribly afraid of. And they're going to scoop. All right. 3-2, not bad. Could have played a little tighter. Definitely will improve with time. Thank you for hanging with me. And of course, we're going to open this treasure chest since we did work our way through an entire league. Might as well see what the prize is. And of course, I always like opening for the prize. If there's something good in here, make sure to give the video a like. You know you want to open one of these. Yep. 5 points. Heart Piercer, Mana Core, Outpost Siege, and Wildborn Preserver. Pretty mediocre, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Tectonic Edge here, signing out.